Yeah, I'm Mike Beaton from the Royal Marines, and I've been involved with Scotland Rugby League for the last 3 years. And how we got involved, cut a very long story short, Dave Rotherham, the assistant coach here, he saw me doing some work with Kelly Holmes athletes, and then from there did some England Academy stuff, and then being a Scotsman, they said, look Mike, let's get you involved in the international setup. Myself and Wilkie, my Royal Marine colleague, we've really gone back down to basics with the team. And as Royal Marines, when we go on tours of duty, if we're cooking for the guys, okay, the guys will expect you to clean their plates, sweep the floor and all that sort of stuff. That's where they eat, that's where they're dine. We'll do the food, they'll do the front of house as such. And we've brought what we do as Royal Marines into the Scotland camp. And I've said to the players, look, we're all in this together, we're a team together, and the team will produce the results. We may be staff, but we're still very much part of the team. But at the end of each meal, they'll go away, they'll wash their own plates, they'll wash their own cutlery, they'll dry up. We haven't always got the best facility, but the teamship of having that sort of rough edge brings it to the foremost. And the basics of washing a plate is bringing people like your man of steel and your guy from your college or university rugby league player, which we've got such a broad horizon in the Scotland team. Everyone's going back to basics, and from that basics, we're producing that onto the field.
Yeah, it's just it brings you together. You're on your own responsibilities to clean your own stuff, put your things away, and it's a good way of doing things. We met him a few years ago up in Largs, and the first thing he had us doing was peeling all our own food and getting it all prepped. But yeah, come a long way. At least he does that for us now. But yeah, they've been preparing every lunch for us, and they've been pretty. It's been pretty decent. Although using salt and pepper may help a little bit more in the future. Just a tip, boys.
As a Royal Marine Commando, and I've served around the globe for the last 28 years, and now I've been with the Scotland team. Obviously, rugby league is a very physical sport. It's a very hard sport. And the guy's burning up a lot of calories and he's getting smashed up. So we've got to refuel that body correctly with the proteins and the carbohydrates. But us as Royal Marines as well, whether we're in Afghanistan or Sierra Leone or practicing our warfare in Glencoe or Wales, we have to fuel the body correctly. So over here, we've got the 24-hour ration pack. And this here, as you can see, okay, this is what the young Royal Marine Commando, okay, when he's out in the field or out in operations, this is what he'll be fueling his engine with. And in this ration pack there's 4,000 calories. There is a breakfast, there's a lunch, there's a snack pack, there's an evening meal. So what I'm trying to do is portray the ration pack into fresh food. Okay, so that Scotsman will be fueling the body as we do as Royal Marines. As Royal Marines we go to battle. As a Scotland Rugby League player in this World Cup, we're going to battle. And hopefully now fueling the body correctly, as we do as Royal Marines, fueling the body correctly to victory against New Zealand in the 2013 World Cup.
Well, there's not many tougher people in the Marines, you know, Wilkie and Beats in that kitchen, you know, the tough men, you know, and you look at them, the respect which we demand as coaches and players, you know, Royal Marines, you know, that's a massive part of their career as well, and they've brought that to us as well. You've seen the players there now, they've got that respect culture where they'll wash the plates, they'll say thank you, say please put yours back, and that's a big thing, and I think if you get that right, you know, generally things work on the field as well. Well, I'm reliant on the people that surround me, you know, my staff and my players, and Mike has been sensational. You know, you only look at him leading the team out against the USA, you know, we allowed him that honour, or he deserved that honour to do that. And, you know, you saw the tears, you saw him singing the Flower of Scotland. He's a very proud Scotsman, very proud Royal Marine, and he's been a massive influence and a massive part of what the squad's achieved.